Hi there, it's Rich Mclean. Who remembers losing their virginity? I do. It was with Debbie Morgan at the local police breakup when I was about 20, I think. I'm now 47. I've been framed as a rapist and other things too, pedophile, extortionist. Powers that be will do anything they can to desecrate me, humiliate me, even kill me, and then cover it up. I've when become aware of the difficulties with having sex for the first time. I was incredibly apologetic, and I've contacted this person, Debbie, over the years to apologise if I hurt her in any way. I remember it as a consensual romp in the hay. However, it happened at the local police breakup. I have been a very public and personal person with my storytelling. I have a public profile, and I was an illustrator for The Age and the Herald Sun when I wrote a autobiography on my experience with schizophrenia. Now, there's a little bit of faction here. Some fact, some fiction. What's real is sometimes imagined, and what is imagined is sometimes real. Right now, last night, I have speakers in my room, and they're abusing and calling me a rapist. Now, if I'm a criminal, I wish to say, arrest me. Debbie, if you're listening, I hope you're well. I've had a difficult life framed by the experience we had. Currently, I am a failed whistleblower. I cannot go to police. I cannot get a lawyer anywhere. I've been catastrophically character assassinated, and as a member of the Australian democracy, I am not a participant of it. I'm external, I'm isolated, I'm ostracised, neglected, persecuted. I've had a difficult life of being sexually abused, which was never acknowledged by anyone. I've been suicidal. I've overdosed once, and I've been so systemically oppressed, underpinned by a powerful lawyer, Mr. Ball of Ball and Partners, who informs government policy and the Ombudsman, and my former partner, Steve Isonides, who was an ASIC agent and who I was engaged to for 5 years. He exploited me for my nest egg, and then dumped me unceremoniously, and continues to act via proxy and abuse me to this day. I honour storytelling, and I honour being authentic. I am the authentic truth speaker. The revolution never comes fast enough. From black racial equality to Indigenous rights, to trans rights, to feminism, to gay rights. The revolution never comes fast enough. I've tried my best over my life to promote an authentic narrative for the purpose of building meaning and creating worthy discussion. I have spoken from Montreal to Dubbo to Warrnambool, all the Today shows, TV, radio station. I've had a vexed life that is very private, and a subliminal life that's been very public and private, I guess. My point is, I am a vagrant. I have been so systemically oppressed by the powers that be that are the base emotion of libel and slander, and further, I've been the power of in my impressionable young mind was fed the neuroses of homophobia and a shame that actually isn't mine. It's been a difficult life, and I'm an honest person. I've tried my best to make the world a better place. Powerful people and political kingpins have destroyed me, and that is no more evident than my suicide attempt, which happened inside a public hospital. It was deemed fatal in the Freedom of Information, and after that, I've been oppressed for nearly 2 years. I mean oppressed by I have been redacted from any legal help. I've been banned as a whistleblower at APRA, ASIC, the Commonwealth Ombudsman, and up to and including the Office of Prime Minister and Cabinet, who refuse to acknowledge or let me have my freedom of information, despite saying there's thousands of matches. That is because I'm a human rights awarded advocate, artist and author, and I have a local, state, federal, international profile. I have been scapegoated and utterly character assassinated. The speakers in my room that scream out, you're a rapist, poof to fake, and actually exploit my family, my friends, using libel and slander to record their voices to be projected to me in my room as I lay trying to sleep, distressed by an incredible amount of persecution and a vile amount of victimisation that is systemic, universal, and ultimately disabling to such a point. You do begin to self-medicate. You do lash out. You do it's an impossible situation. This video is for my GoFundMe. As a member of this society, this democracy we call Australia, I am unusual in that I'm so public. I've been so demonised and victimised for liberal and slanderous things, and prejudices and shame that isn't mine, that it's been difficult to even survive. 2 years on after I successfully killed myself, there is no recourse. I can't get a lawyer. I can't sue anyone. It goes to the top. I'm utterly character assassinated. On Friday, it's now Monday, at the 22nd of August, 2022, VCAT will rule that I have to move on from my squat. This is because of an intelligently designed vagrancy which has systemically oppressed me and robbed me. For example, my former partner and I had a relationship together for over 5 years in which we're engaged. He is an ASIO employee, I was, and he owes me an equal, equitable and just settlement. There's another issue, work cover. I haven't been paid my work cover since 2021. It's now August 2022 and January 2021. That's outside of the legal possibility of what's supposed to occur. If I'm a criminal, or if I'm guilty of these things, arrest me. But if I'm not, then it's insufficient and extremely unethical to hold those liberal and slanderous things, whether they're right or wrong, in the public domain systemically in order to oppress me. My personal privacy has been invaded. My rights have been extinguished. I have no equality before the law. I'm not a normal or equitable or equal citizen in this democracy. That is because of the libel and slander of many things, including the prejudice of drug use or of mental illness or whatever it is. I've lived a difficult life. I wish to simply have a simple life that I may exist and then give again. I spent 25 years as an advocate helping people more marginalised than myself, and I advocated in an honest way, in a courageous, brave way, about real experiences that would add to the public narrative. And to that, I think they saw me coming, exploited me, as I was exploited many times, and it's now the reputation precedes me. I've proven beyond reasonable doubt a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice, which is abhorrent, and the victimisation is vile. And I've always atoned for things I feel like I've done wrong, and I've done it in a public way, and I've done it in a brave, courageous way. What is happening is that a few particular instances of assumed things are being held over me in a way that is imbalanced, inequitable, unfair, invisible, and frames me in a particular light when the evidence of my experience and my giving over a whole lifetime is out of step with the demonic victimisation that I have experienced as a citizen of this country. And I wish to say, if I've done anything wrong by anyone via my own confusions, I'm sorry. However, if anything, how can I forgive people? There is a thing that says if anyone has done me wrong via their own confusions, then I forgive them. But if I'm not ready to forgive that, I forgive myself. I wish to ask for the public's support who have either seen me, heard me, or acknowledged that I'm an authentic person who has tried his best to advance dignity and compassion of all people. And there you go, just like the cosmic ballet goes on, the speakers are in my room again. This is an abhorrent invasion of privacy and an inequitable and unfair and uneven way to extract any potential confession out of me, when in actual fact I've already atoned for it, and the imbalance of this thing is an abhorrent victimisation. I ask for the public's support in my quest to actually get past the secret slander and the libel and slander, and use fact-based evidence for the movement of a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice to take to the High Court. Because I've proven beyond reasonable doubt I'm a person of good nature who tries to help others and has been absolutely catastrophically character assassinated. I have no rights, I have no voice, I can't go to a lawyer, I can't go to police, I can't be a whistleblower, and I'm literally starving. I've lost my friends and my family. If I was a criminal, or tried as one, if I went to jail, you'd have 3 meals a day and a roof over your head. I've struggled my whole life just to simply exist in a house, and I don't have that capacity at the moment. I wish to take this to the High Court to prove beyond reasonable doubt a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice, which is framed by a methodology of shaming, framing, and blaming me, when in fact there's it's a collective shame that we all need to share, because this whole movement and the process of the demonic victimization of me, which has literally killed me, and then I've been forsaken, is that sometimes other people have to share the experience and the blame of the whole holistic nature in the society in which we live in. Please help my support fund me, because I have no home, no rights, no food, and it's framed by libel and slander, which, if it's right or if it's wrong, this movement to oppress me is absolutely unbalanced and not proportional to what my life has been. Please help me, and if you can't help me, just don't hurt me anymore, please. Thank you.